guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the life lessons I promise. I promise. So I hope everybody had a great week, and if not, still I'm saying hang in there. So today I want to talk about being single. It's funny, I have so many sisters and brothers and cousins that I look at that are making some decisions right now when they're still young, and I feel so bad. I feel concerned and I feel sorry because I know most of these decisions they're making right now, they're not going to hold on to these decisions in the future. This is out of experience. I'm not too old, I'm not too young, but just so you know, I've lived through these things. I've made the decisions, I've made some decisions that I wish I could go back and remake. I have said I love you so many times to people that I look back at right now and I wish, God, I wish I can go back and undo that, but it's too late. So I try to talk to my sisters and brothers or my cousins. I try to give them the picture because it's a life experience. They all know me. I give them my own self, my own experience. Like, look at me. This is me telling you, you know everything. It's not like I'm making up stories. No. I try to tell my sisters what's the best thing about being single. First of all is the freedom. You have the freedom. You can do anything, as in mention it. Nobody's going to say no. No one. You're not going to hurt anyone. That's you. It's your life. You're making decisions for you. There's no other person you have to think about, like in marriage or like in a relationship. You have to think about your partner. What are they going to say? What are they going to think? Am I going to compromise something? You always have to consider the other person. But when you're single, I tell my sisters and brothers, this is your time to shine. Shine as much as you can because this is your time and it's not going to come back. Use it well. Do whatever you want. Have fun. Like, no need for you to feel desperate to get somebody when you were not ready in the mind. You need to be ready in your mind to be able to stand another person being in your life, making decisions together, asking you why you didn't say this, or why you didn't do that, or why you didn't reply to my messages. I hate it when I see young girls being pressured into finding a partner or being in a relationship. I feel so bad. I wish I could talk to the whole world and say to you, do not listen to them. Because at the end of the day, it's not their lives. It's not them. It's you. At the end of the day, you were stuck with a guy or with a girl that you didn't even plan to have by yourself. So I say, take your time. It's okay if your partner takes too long to come. Use that time to grow, to love yourself, to feel yourself, love yourself too much. I did that for myself and it worked. At the time where you stop impressing, where you stop trying to search, where you stop being desperate, that's when the right person comes. Do not rush. You're young. You just started working. Your first income or earning or savings, you take it all and get married to pay dowry. Because in Africa, we're supposed to pay dowry. Men are supposed to come to your family and they pay dowry. I feel so bad. I feel I could get somebody with my hands and shouting in your ears like, no, don't do it. No, do not do that with your first savings. No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Do not do it. And if you have a brother out there, also tell them that's not the first step to take. Hold on. Do not rush into marriage. Trust me. As I said, I've been there. And as we go further in these conversations, I will open up deeper and deeper, and you will see what I'm telling you now, that it's wrong to rush. Being single is not bad. It's not the end of the world. It's actually the beginning of life. learning to be single and learning to love yourself is the best thing to do before you get into a relationship. Stop doing weird things to impress guys or girls. I've seen girls crash after trying so hard to impress a guy and he doesn't buy all the acting. I've seen them crash and feel unwanted, yet it's not the other person you're trying to impress, it's you yourself. When you don't love yourself enough, it's very easy to notice that this person really, this is not real, this is not natural, they are really trying so hard. The more you try harder, the less people get interested. And until you get that sink into your mind that love begins with you, and being single does not mean you're ugly or you're not worth. It takes the right person to find you, and the right person will take all the time in the world just to find you. Yeah, there are things I look at right now that I could do if I was single, but I can't do them. I cannot party wild like a single person. I cannot take vacations by myself for a month or two. I can't, because it's too late now. So when you're single, think about yourself at that moment. What would you want to do? Where would you want to go? Just do that at that moment. So until you learn to live alone and to love yourself when you're still single, you will not be happy even when you get somebody if you were not happy when you were single. Some of us wait until we get somebody. We have that thought that it will take a guy to come into my life, wash away my tears, and take me to the promised land. Well, yes, they're supposed to wipe away your tears. They're supposed to assure you that you will never be hurt again, at least not by them. We're supposed to get that assurance that before they come to us to wipe away our tears, have we learned to take in our pain by ourselves and not feel vulnerable and dependent to anybody? Because if you're waiting for somebody to compliment you or to make you feel loved or to make you, without you loving yourself first and taking the responsibility, sweetheart, you're going to be heartbroken. Not a single person is going to be able to make you happy or love, to make you feel loved. It takes only you and you alone. And it takes time too. I'm not saying this because I think it's like that. No, trust me, I had issues. I have a lot of issues. I'm far away from perfect. But trust me, I've learned at least to be stable, to take responsibility for my troubles or for my issues. By the time he comes in, he finds me somewhere safe, a place safe where I can survive, I cannot crash, you know. He comes like a helper, you know, not the build of my foundation, no. One step at a time, it goes through. You learn to live happy even when you're by yourself. You learn to wait for the person patiently and hopefully, not stressfully. So for that, after saying all that, I feel again like it's too much. I hope it helps someone. And if you're there and you have thoughts about this same topic, please, please, please do not hesitate to leave a comment down below. What do you think? What advice do you give other girls and boys out there? Are you married or are you single? If you're single, how is it hard for you? The more we talk about things, I think the more people get comfortable and they're able to share. Personally, when I was having my moments, my biggest problem was having nobody to share with, no person that could listen to me. That was my biggest problem. So if you're out there and you want someone to listen to, you want to talk about something, these things, that this pressure around your family, your sisters are getting married, your brothers, your friends, everybody's is in a relationship, everybody seems happy, and this is depressing you. just write me or talk to someone else. Leave a comment below. Don't fear. You see them out there, like they seem happy. No, it's not 100%. Sometimes it's just for the camera and that's it. Some people go back home and they're not even looking at each other. So do not feel like you're just the only person who's having a hard time. No, 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 no. And the moment, the earlier you realize this, that they're not happy, people are struggling. Even the ones you see in the cameras, posing for pictures, red carpets, they are breaking down. And they cannot find the confidence to share their stories with someone that can maybe say something positive. It would be my biggest honor to talk to you or to hear from you. Thank you so much again, and see you next week. Please stay tuned and keep sharing those videos, and let's have a blast.